Hello everyone, my name is Vishal and welcome to our YouTube channel Android Smart Learning. In this video, we will learn how to create base recycler view adapter. Before starting this video, I recommend everyone to watch my previous base activity and base fragment video if you have not watched it, because we will continue with our previous base fragment project only. So let's begin. Let's assume in your Android application you are displaying list of items in many screens. So here we need to create recycler view and recycler view adapter for each and every screen. Also we need to write few lines of code multiple times in each recycler view adapter, like get item count function, on create view holder function, view holder class, etc. So in this video we will create base recycler view adapter and will keep common code in our base recycler view adapter class. So I am assuming that you guys know the basics of recycler view and recycler view adapter. So let's start. So this is our project. Okay, so this is our previous video base fragment project. So let me show you the high level architecture of this project. Okay, so this is high level architecture of this project. Here we have a home activity. From home activity we are launching activity 1 and activity 2. In activity 1 we have a fragment 1 and in activity 2 we have a fragment 2. Currently in fragment 1 and in fragment 2 we are just showing one simple text view. Okay, so this is the current project. So now next what we will do in this video. So in this video we will add two recycler view. First recycler view we will add in fragment 1 and another recycler view we will add in fragment 2. Okay, in first recycler view we will display number from 1 to 20. So we will use this numbers adapter, and in second recycler view we will print alphabets from A to Z. So here we will use alphabet adapter. This number adapter and alphabet adapter are recycler view adapter, and both this adapter will extend our base recycler view adapter. So let's move to the project and let's run the application first. Okay, so here we have a home activity. This is activity 1, activity 2. In activity 1 we are launching this first fragment 1, and here we have a fragment 1 text view. Then in activity 2 we are launching fragment 2 and we have this fragment 2 text view. All this functionality I have already explained in my previous base fragment project. Okay, so now let's move ahead. So first what we will do, let's go to first XML file. This is our fragment 1 XML file. So first of all here we will add recycler view. Okay, so let's comment out it first. So I have commented out this text view. Okay, and this one also. Okay, now let's add recycler view. Let me copy paste the code from my notepad++ file. So this is the recycler view, copy. So here I will add recycler view numbers. Okay, same recycler view we will add in our fragment 2 also. So recycler view alphabets. Okay, now we have added our two recycler view. First recycler view we have added in our fragment 1 and second one is in fragment 2. Okay, now let's create model class for our recycler view list item. So first model is our number model, and second model is our alphabet model. Okay, now let's declare this model class as a data class, and here what we will do, we will declare one number, val number of type int. Okay, and in alphabet model also data class alphabet model. Here we will declare val alphabet of type string. Okay, now we have declared these two model class. Now let's go to adapter. Here also we will create two adapter, like number adapter and alphabet adapter. Okay, so what we have done, we have added the recycler view in XML. We have created two model class for our recycler view list item, and we have created two adapter. One adapter is two recycler view adapter. First one is number adapter and second one is alphabet adapter. Let me rename it. It's a spelling mistake actually. Alphabet adapter. Okay, now let's create XML file for our list item. So first XML file will be, let's assume number view. This is our first XML file, and second XML file we will create as a alphabet view. Alphabet underscore view. Okay, now let's go to our number view, and again let's copy paste the code from my notepad++ file. So this is number view code. Okay, and this is alphabet XML file code. Okay, so this is our number view XML file. Here we are using layout, so here we are using data binding. Then we have declared this variable for number model, and in linear layout I have just taken one simple text view. In this text view I am printing number actually. Here number, let's write number. Okay, here I am printing number using data binding. Okay, let's go to alphabet. Here also we have declared the layout. In data we have declared alphabet model, and in linear layout we have added one text view, and in text view we have set the data like alphabet model dot alphabet. Okay, so this is our XML file. Now let's move ahead and create our base recycler view adapter class. So let's go to base and create our base recycler view adapter. Base recycler view adapter. Okay, now this is our base recycler view adapter. So first of all we will declare this class as a abstract. Okay, so this is our abstract base recycler adapter class. So here we will define two generic type. First one is for list item or for our model class, and second is for view data binding. Okay, so here first one is for our model. Okay, so T of any. Okay, so this T will accept any kind of model like number model or user model, okay, data model, anything. Okay, and second one is for view data binding. Okay, just a minute. Yes. Okay, now we have declared these two generic type. Okay, now this class will extend recycler view adapter. Okay, so recycler view dot adapter. Okay, and here we need to pass our view holder, but right now we don't have view holder, so let's create first view holder here. So class base view holder, and here we will pass our view binding instance, view data binding. Okay, view data binding, and in here we will pass var binding instance. Okay, binding of type VB. Recycler view dot view holder, and here we will write binding dot root. Okay, so right now we have created base view holder over here. It will accept our view binding and it will return binding dot root. Okay, so let's take over here base recycler view adapter dot our base view holder, and this base view holder will accept view binding, so we will pass view binding from here, VB. Okay, so we have declared a base recycler view adapter and added two generic types. Okay, now let's move ahead. Okay, so here we will declare one more variable for our array list, for list our list. Okay, so where list item is equal to of type mutable list of t, means this array list will save data of any type, any data. This array list will save data of any model. Okay, so we have declared this array list. Now let's create one function to add the data. Add list items. Okay, so here we will write items colon of type list of t. Okay, so here what we will do, we will write list items is equal to this items, as we will typecast it as a mutable list of t, and let's notify dataset change. Okay, now we have created this method to add the data. Okay, now let's move ahead. Okay, so we need to create something here to handle recycler view item click. Okay, now means normally in normal approach mostly we use interface listener for this purpose, but here we will use lambda expression. So let's create one lambda expression where item click listener, okay, of type. Okay, let's declare here type. So mostly when we click on our recycler view item, usually we need view position and model class. So first of all we will declare here view of type view. Okay, then we require item of type t. This item is just like our model class. Okay, and then we might require position of type int. Okay, and this will return unit or void, we can say, is equal to null. Okay, so this is our listener. Now we have added the listener. Now here we need XML file. Okay, but that XML file we will pass from our actual recycler view adapter, which extend this base recycler view adapter. So for that purpose we will create one abstract method here for this purpose. So let's create this abstract method get layout, and here I will pass int. Okay, so this method we will override in our actual recycler view adapter. Okay, now let's create get item count method. Okay, and this method will return list item dot size. Get item count is equal to list item dot size. Override fun. There is some error, just a minute. Okay, so I am returning this one. Now let's create our onCreate view holder. Okay, so here from here I am returning this array list dot size. So here we will use function as an expression. So just remove it and add function as an expression is equal to base view holder of type VB. Okay, base view holder of type VB, and here we will inflate the layout like data binding util dot inflate. Okay, so for inflate we require 4 parameters. So let's add it layout inflator dot from. Okay, so let's take context here, parent dot context. Okay, second parameter we require layout, so get layout. Okay, third parameter we required as a view group, so our view group is parent, and fourth parameter is false. Okay, So our base recycler view adapter is ready. Okay, now let's go to our actual adapter. Okay, now this is our actual adapter. Now this adapter will extend base recycler view adapter. Okay, so here so for this adapter we will pass one context. Actually we don't require context in this project, but might be in your real-time project you required it. That's why I am passing here base recycler view adapter, and this we need to pass two things here. First of all, first thing is our model, like number model, and second thing is our number view binding. Okay, so if you can see here, we required model and view data binding. So from here we have passed model and view data binding. Okay, now we need to implement this method, implement member. Okay, now we need to pass layout from here, return r dot layout dot layout dot number view. Okay, so we have passed number view from here. Okay, so XML we are passing from here. Okay, now let's move to our on-bind view holder. In on-bind view holder, let's set the data holder dot binding dot number model is equal to list items of position. Okay, and let's implement click listener also. If you click on any number, then we will print that number in our toast message. So binding holder dot binding dot number is our text view dot set on click listener. Okay, so on click listener, what we will do here, let's use our listener. Okay, so item click listener dot invoke. So here we will first parameter is our view. So view is our it, because here see it means our view. Okay, so view, then comma, then second parameter is our model. So list items of position. So this is our model, and third parameter we will pass as a position. Okay, so right now we are done with this. Now let's go to our fragment. So this is our fragment one. Okay, so currently we are displaying the text view. Okay, so let's comment it out, because right now we have a recycler view. Let's comment out this also. Now let's declare here recycler view adapter. Okay, so private let init var number adapter colon number adapter, then private var so for this recycler view adapter we need to initialize one array list. Okay, so let's declare array list here, var number list. Okay, of type mutable list of our number model. Okay, is equal to mutable list of. Okay, so now we have declare here our number list. Now let's go to our bind view data and add some data into this array list. So for number in 1 to 20, we need to print number from 1 to 20. Okay, so 1 to 20, here we will fill that list, like number list dot add, then we will pass number model of number. Okay, so now right now we have filled the list. Okay, so right now our array list is ready. Now let's initialize our adapter. So number adapter is equal to number adapter. Here we need to pass the context. Okay, require activity. So context we are passing. Currently we are not using context in our Android application in this project, but you might require it. Okay, so recycler view numbers dot, here we will set our layout manager is equal to linear layout manager. Again we will pass context. Require activity. Okay, then let's set the adapter. Recycler view dot adapter is equal to number adapter. Okay, and then number adapter dot add list items, and here we will pass our array list. So this array list we are passing to the base recycler view adapter. Now let's implement click listener also here. Number adapter dot our item click listener is equal to, okay, so we have three parameters. First one is our view, second one is our item, and third one is position. Okay, so if we click on, so okay, so in usually in our recycler list item we might require multiple views. Okay, so here I'll write if, okay, view dot id is equal to r dot id dot number. Okay, so r dot id dot, if it is r dot id dot number, then we will print one toast message like toast dot make text. Here we will pass require activity, comma, then we will print that number. Selected number is colon. Okay, then we will use string interpolation here, dollar item dot number, comma, toast dot length long. Okay, so here we are printing the toast message. Okay, now let's go to fragment 2 also. Okay, so this is our fragment 2. Here also we will comment it out. Here also we will comment it out. Let's go to fragment 2 adapter also. Adapter fragment, this is our alphabet adapter. Let's copy paste the code from our number adapter to save the time. I have copy paste the code from here. Let's paste it here. Okay, here we have context base recycler view adapter. Here we need to pass alphabet binding, alphabet view binding. Okay, get item layout. Here we will pass alphabet view. In override in onBind view holder, here we need to pass alphabet view binding. Okay, so holder dot binding dot, here we have a alphabet model. Okay, of list item T. Okay, alphabet model. Okay, right now we have here alphabet model, and here text view dot set on click listener. Okay, so here we have context. Here we have number model, so let's pass alphabet model here, alphabet model. Okay, so this is our alphabet adapter. Here we have passed alphabet model binding. In get layout we have written alphabet view. In onBind view holder, here we are passing binding and position, and here we have set the alphabet model over here. Okay, so and on click of alphabet, again we are implementing this click listener. Now let's go to fragment 2 and again copy paste the code from fragment 1. Okay, so let's declare these two first. Fragment 2. Okay, so we have here alphabet adapter. Here we have alphabet list. Mutable list of alphabet model. Okay, now we have declared these two. Again go to fragment 1. Okay, and we required this complete code also. Copy in fragment 2. Okay, now here in for number, here we will write alphabet in A to Z. A to Z. Okay, alphabet list here alphabet model of alphabet dot to string, because we have carrier. Okay, now alphabet adapter is equal to alphabet adapter require activity. Here we will set recycler view alphabets dot layout manager is equal to linear layout manager. Okay, and alphabet list on click of it, toast.make selected alphabet is item dot alphabet. Okay, so here what we have done, basically we have this fragment. In this fragment we have declared this our adapter, we have an array list, we have filled this list with number, then we are calling our recycler adapter, we have set the leader layout, we have set the adapter, and we are calling this add list item method for notify data set change and for adding this list into our recycler view list. Okay, and we have handled click listener over here. If we go to base recycler view adapter, here we have created the base view holder, declared the array list, add list item method is used to add the data and notify data set change. This click listener is our lambda expression for handling our click event. Get layout method, this get layout method we have override in our sub adapter class. Okay, and from there we are passing the actual XML file. This is our get item count method, and this is our on create view holder method. Okay, and in number adapter, if you can see here, we have just passed get layout method and on bind view holder method. Okay, so in this adapter we have not added on create view holder or base or view holder class, so it optimizes our code. Okay, so let's run the project. Okay, so this is the activity 1 and activity 2. In activity 1, if you see, we are showing 1 to 20 number. If I click on any number, okay, currently toast message is not showing. I think I have done some mistake. Okay, just a minute, I forget to add, I think, dot show method. Yes, dot show. Okay, same in fragment 2 also, dot show. Okay, now again let's run the application. So this is my activity 1. Okay, here if I click on 2, selected number is 2. Okay, now let's click on 5, selected number is 5. Okay, so this is our recycler view. Now let's go to activity 2. Here we have print A to Z. Let's click on this R. Fragment 2. If view ID is number. Okay, now here we need to replace view ID is alphabet. Okay, so on click of it, if here we are matching, if your view is alphabet text view, see this is our alphabet text view, then print that alphabet. Okay, so now again let's run the application. Activity 2, see, selected alphabet is E. There is a spelling mistake here. Activity 2, selected alphabet is F. Okay,